Hey y'all, for today's layout share, I had made a little intro video, but I deleted it off of my phone, so I don't have it anymore because I've already made the layout. But I will explain what I was talking about in my intro video when I show you my layout. So for this layout, I used Teen Spirit by Echo Park. It is from 2019. I just used the collection pack, and here's my layout. Now these photos are of my stepson and his girlfriend, and these were actually taken Christmas Eve day. So you can see that my layout has nothing to do with Christmas, and that's a little tip I have. If you have a photo that you took during a certain time of the year, or at an event, say at a birthday party, or say a family photo at an anniversary, you don't have to use it for that theme. You know, if you've got a nice family shot, you can just make a layout about a family, you know, your family photo, and not use anniversary theme or even mention anniversary theme. So that's what I did with these photos, because there's nothing in the background of these photos that says Christmas. They were taken outside, and where we live, you know, it really don't look too much like wintertime. It more looks like a fall photo, if anything. But that wasn't the theme that I wanted to use for these photos. And since there was no Christmas tree in the background, no presents, anything like that, I decided to make this layout about my stepson and his girlfriend and how they met. And if you can't guess how they met, I'll tell you. They met at a skate park, and that's why I chose this more Teen Spirit theme, because it's got some skateboards in it, and just some slang, and Converse tennis shoes. And to me, it really suits their personality more so than anything else, even though they're not in their teens. They're both in their 20s. But they met at a skate park because they're both very passionate about skateboarding. My stepson has always rode a skateboard or BMX bike, and over the past few years, he just really has turned towards the skateboarding side of it and goes every chance that he gets. And that's where he met his girlfriend, because she always had an interest in skateboarding, but she didn't, because she didn't see a lot of girls skateboarding. But I guess as time progressed, there are more females who like to skateboard, so she's been skateboarding, I guess, for over a year now. And I just thought that this style fit my story more than the content of the photo or the time frame that the photo was taken. So keep that in mind when you're looking through your photos. You know, again, just because you took it at a particular time of year or at a particular event doesn't mean you have to document it that way. So this layout is a scrap lift, as most of my layouts are either a scrap lift or a sketch. And I got this off of a blog, and I don't know who originally did it, because normally I just take like a screenshot of the photo so I can have it for future reference. So basically what I did was took my background paper, and then I did a strip here across, you know, the more towards the bottom third of the page, and then added another vertical piece of paper here and added my two photos. So that's kind of the base of the layout. And then I took a piece of, I think it was on the back side of one of these, and added a little corner here design, and I actually cut it out so I could include the skateboard in my photo corner here. So it actually wasn't in the corner on the piece of pattern paper. It was, you know, somewhere on the page, but I just cut it out so that would be up in the corner, and then added a blue strip here. I did add a little bit of blue stitching, and then my title was going to be like 2 peas in a pod or something like that. And then I looked on the sticker sheet, and there was this totally and awesome, and I said, there you go, there's my title. This I cut out of I believe it was on a cut apart. It was just a bunch of like little flare on a, say, 4x6 cut apart. So I cut Epic out of it and just popped it up on a foam square. And these were also from the cut apart, so I added, you know, some star stickers here. This had a pair of sunglasses under it, so I just took the sunglasses off of the sticker sheet and added some foam under it to pop it up and give it some dimension. And here is another one of those little pieces of flare that I popped up. And then I added 3 enamel dots. I added my journaling here, and I did a little more stitching there, and I also added a little stitching there, so I have stitching in 3 places. And then I added this little Da Bomb and U Rock and this little arrow and enamel dot, and then I just did like a little sticker cluster here. And this little piece is actually off of the little strip down at the bottom of your paper, because on this line you did not get the full 12-inch strip. I just cut it out and did a little paper tearing and added it right there. Oh, and here is the little cut apart that I cut those 2 circles out of, the Epic and the star. And so I can still use these. I can cut these out, or I can just, you know, trim it off here and, you know, use that part for something else. And I did my little cluster here, and then I took some orange acrylic paint because I didn't have any orange spray mist, and I just added a little bit of water to it to so it wouldn't be so thick. And I just took a paintbrush and I did some splatters here in orange, and there's a few down here, and it got on my sticker, but that's okay. As long as it didn't get on my photos, I was happy with it. So that is my layout for today. And one other thing I wanted to share with you is one of my goals for this year was to work on scanning in some slides. And I have been having a ball doing it. I wanted to show you a photo. Let me put this here so you can see the photo. This is from a 35mm slide from 1972. This is my first trip to Disney, and that is me right there, my sister, my mom, and my grandmother. So you will see me scrapping some of these photos. I has just been tickled to death about this and was really happy at the quality of how it printed out from a slide that was been around for quite a while. So you're going to see that upcoming, and we'll see you next time. Bye.